Macedonian campaign. There's only 4 factions left now, besides though Macedonia, Sabaeans, and the Muscat, which is here, probably liberated. The Parthians, which are almost dead, and the Petraeans, which are a vassal or a military ally of the Sabaeans. So yeah, this I'm hoping to finish off the campaign in this episode. We'll have this battle against the Parthians here. That one is, I think, is going to be the major thing, and because the rest of the Parthians are just garrisons, I have them under siege, and the garrisons will be hopelessly outclassed. Then it will be all about taking all these armies that I have over here, taking them right back here. And then there will be a couple battles against the Sabaeans, and then I will just keep pushing in whilst they struggle to rebuild or recruit a new army. The Petraeans are over here with the one army here. The Toulouse is a crappy army, but it does have melee power, or range power, it seems that anyway. But I do hope that, well, they have a garrison here and a full stack here, so that battle would be interesting to fight. Anyway, less talking, more fighting. We are going down slowly with this Macedonian army here, and then we can all gather ourselves after we have taken everything. And this army is also replenishing, so that's good. Was it an upgrade I could do on an did I upgrade something? Wait, I just have to see. Felt like I could upgrade it. Just check. Was it over here? Okay, here and here upgrade the... Okay, upgraded something. Let's end the turn. Or, yeah, I forgot. I have to stop recording first and then end the turn. So it doesn't take so long for you guys. But that's okay, let's do it. The Parthians attack here with their main horse archer army and the garrison. I have some Balearic slingers here, some archers helped us. Then more pikemen over here with more slingers and more archers. One Cretan archer seems to have taken a lot of damage. A spy or a champion did some damage to that unit, I think. But other than that, should be good. Here it's just about gathering up the other army also, and then concentrate the archery fire and slinger fire on the cavalry, whilst the infantry just holds against the Parthians. The garrison of the enemy will just get absolutely wasted, so there's no fear on that manner. So it's just about holding out against the arrow storm, and then the Parthians are dead. It may look like, oh yeah, you're gonna hide Red Cordon. I'm not. I just wanted to have a quick gather up my forces quickly and consolidate them before I move out. And I'm not so scared of the Parthians that I need to corner camp, but just like I'm trying to gather up my forces. I have plenty of firepower with my slingers. Just need to hold out with the pikemen, and then I can, yeah, move out a little bit again. And the enemy don't see me. Swarm, swarm. The only thing I don't really like with 40 unit armies is that the units will all get. It's not very pretty. So you have to gather up the forces. I guess I could pause it to just organize things, but so I guess it's time to advance up a little bit. Let's see, all the forces have entered the field. Right, let us try to organize the thing. No time to organize things. Okay, that one, okay. Go here, organize yourselves. Come on, swordsmen, you know what to do. Help us. You see, this organization is gonna take a little while before I'm fully gathered and fully collected. But as long as I kill off their firepower, the rest of it should be good. Let's see, the credence are over here. Okay. Let's go that. Swordsman. Okay, they have that. That's pretty good. Cavalry ready, pikemen steady. And then the Agima pikemen, well, you can go to the flank. Here. The enemy seems to be gathering up, it's good. And the peltas and all that, all combined, will just reduce their firepower massively. We don't really care what we kill and shoot. Damage is damage. We are in a formation, that's good. Enemy charges in before I've lowered my pikes, that's good for them. But they do hit some of my men. Let's see, my pelt, the credence, and the thorax will hurl. And then the slingers will do their thing also against the Alsat nobles. They're taking a lot of damage here. These are just low armor, well, relatively low armored. They have some missiles fire. Unfortunately, I will have to take the damage. Try to hurl your damage at these horse archers here. So it's not. It's a relatively simple attack over here. Have that, and this cavalry here ready. Oh, here comes the cataphracts. Gotta be ready with the cavalry. Shoot those. And then the cavalry here with 2 units. Let them charge in here. We are holding steady against the enemy. These peltas here behind the one will just kill their general, make them disorganized. As long as you rout, then we're fine. There we go. And now we can drive off the cavalry whilst we regroup. Now the enemy general is likely dead. Yes, exactly. And now all we have to do is to regroup. We don't want the cavalry to gather up. So we do gonna hurl our javelins at the enemy and melt them. Not a particularly difficult battle. We have some bows still on the cavalry here. Let's see. Slingers could potentially still fire, so let's move them up. One of the peltas did take a lot of casualties, but well worth it. this slinger unit is still hurling. Yep, the enemy cavalry is almost gone. Then it's mainly spears that we have to worry about. The enemy cavalry there is gone also. That's good. Let's fall back with the cavalry here. One big line. Then swordsmen on this side. Let's see, Peltas. Yeah, we're shooting at this one now. The enemy is very demoralized. They will probably just rout as soon as they make contact. They mainly have spears now. So we will take the cavalry out to the flank as the enemy has no mobility left to counter us. The step archers, they can charge this, and our generals can go forward. Charge in. Yeah, we're gonna use the barbarian class population for this. And gather the cavalry to make a hammer and anvil just to rout them quickly. My Gemas will win regardless, but it will speed up the process. There goes one. Then we win over here. Let's see, let us make a charge over here, and then the general against this one. Go back to the... They should die rather quickly. There we go. See what the Parthians choose to do. They're screwed regardless. Let us charge in here against this cavalry there. Gonna try to get the archers here. But the enemy's screwed. There we go. Time to just clear the floor with these archers. Now they come in with some spears here. Let us retreat a little bit. The Balearics and the archers are still firing somewhat. But let us make a rout on this unit here if it's possible. And then we will so they waver just by us being here without actually committing, and then we'll try to get this archer. Slingers can chase down the spears along with the peltas. And the credence here can just charge in. Okay, they still have ammunition. Let us just hunt them down. This will have severely hampered enemy firepower and manpower for the future, and the Parthians are essentially gone. Go here, just to hunt them down. Let us just charge in. Take this and I'm pressing spacebar just to see my orders and hopefully not miss an enemy. And now we can just speed up. Okay, these Rhodians can stop firing. if I don't kill off this garrison now, they tried to sally out now when it was their last turn, but I don't want to risk it that the survivors make another run at it. Yeah, they try again, which would be an even more waste of time. Had it been one army, it would have been more difficult with all that firepower. With two armies, much simpler. So let us just think we got most of the infantry. Yeah, we got most of them. Yeah, 21. Okay, so we need to kill a couple of more of them until they're less than 10 units. There we go. They're done. Now we have to deal with this garrison group. That is a lot of archers. But I have cavalry here. So, okay, fine. This army lacks firepower, but they make up for it in the cavalry. So. So with 2 cavalry here and 1 cavalry here. Let's go. One thing it's much simpler with having one army. You're already organized. You don't have to shuffle all the unit cards around if you want perfect organization. And we do outrange the enemy unit, but they do outnumber me. And by the way, the public beta, they have updated the Gate faction. So I might just start one with them, and because they were my favorite faction. Now I'm unsure. So yeah, I will just let the cavalry, well, the archers shoot down the enemy archers and let them charge at me. Can deal with the horse archer unit and then take the cavalry to the flank. As always.
Missile infantry at your command. Take aim.
Gonna use the woods just to ambush the enemy. And of course the enemy will just go to my sides and try to do something. However, they're hopelessly outclassed. They will do more pressure in this side. But that's why I have 2 units of cavalry. He's going back here to try to suppress me or catch me off guard, but that's not going to happen. Here they go, all charging in. And now we have an open door to the archers. They can't compete in mobility, and they certainly can't compete in quality. Let us rout the enemy general fairly quickly and then charge in at the archers here. Let's see, the archers are walking straight into melee combat. That's not particularly good. And the spearmen have been routed. And we're charging in here. We're going to make a breach fairly quickly. I don't have the fear ability, otherwise they would be already been routing. But we are breaking them down. Let us sustain this combat. Okay, let's charge out. Are we attacking the Parthians hard enough? No. Charge. Charging here. Rout the Parthians. There we go. Now it's just general and he should be dead. Anyway, we'll just charge the archers. That is the majority of their force is archers. So and then we wrap around the flanks with the spearmen. Attack here. Like the public beta is not the final version, but right now the range department is very limited, and let's say if I like now, Gate doesn't really have very good archers, and yeah, it's very good shock spears, and Volksmen are of course very good, even though they die to arrows very quickly. But for example, but if I had a like, for say I had a Celtic force, let's say I have then 190 ranged slingers, that will counter any horse archers I would field. That would counter my cavalry essentially. My slingers would not do nearly as much damage. And then the Sika bearers skirmishers, they have 3 ammunition now and 8 armor. That's good. What if I would just take up some Styriosi swordsmen and then just hurl those at each other just to protect my phalanx? Yes, as long as the Drapana is not getting fired at, then that's fine. Because the Drapana will kill most things. But if I then have a couple of archers just waiting for the Drapana to come in range and then shoot them up, then what? With slingers and some archers. And yes, the heavy assault troop is very good, but it's still going to be a grind. Of course, it's not supposed to be very easy, but well, I just have to stop rambling. But I'm mainly thinking out of concern of like I know the developers, they don't really take on consideration multiplayer campaigns. Or if you play multiplayer against other players, or the battles, it's mainly campaign and against the AI. That's what they focus on in their and historical accuracy. It's like they're very good, but there's just some aspects that. The only thing I would say, like the Gate, like mercenary bowmen have 10 armor, so maybe they could do, like give the Gate archers 10 armor and 165 range. And please keep the 190 range on the slingers. And then the rest, they can do whatever. But I just have to get used to them. So. Occupy, obviously. Thank you very much. Then occupy here. Thank you very much.
Ready for battle.
Uh-huh. Okay, a governor. Brother got a slum. No. Ugh, those slums. Well, one good thing that having a governor that died, it is that I can give myself an extra army, thus just take over. To give this public order, was it? No, some more textiles. But this Macedonian army is now free to move. Me could go down towards this town. Take the gold settlement and then go down to Capsiene. And then we have this also taken. Let's go for civil. Was it large? Yes. Take out this one. Take this one. Get the library. Doesn't matter. Like, look at the money that I'm making. So Roxolani. Okay, then I get this. Let's see. Okay, it's not a horse archer unit. Then why would I have it? Right. Let's go out. The other army that has not been used can probably move. Yes. Right. So now it's just a question: where do we send them? Do we send them down so that we position ourselves already against the Sabaeans? Or do we, or we'll have a fight over here, and then we have enough forces to take this because the enemy doesn't seem to have anything. We will just double check that. Shouldn't be anything. Maybe they're hiding over here with 4 units, 4 armies right there. So I'm just walking straight into the trap, and then they counterattack me and take over the whole map. Okay. Let's see how much this army has recovered. It is better, but not fully satisfactory. Let's just take. Let's see. How is this? Okay, Seleucia. I can go with bronze pikemen and have it placed maybe. I would like to have an army over here, so I can quickly move into Adumatu just to take that one. See the 2 Arabian armies that are, well, Sabaean armies that are in this region somewhere. But we know they are starving in here, so that these 2 Sabaean armies will then get killed off rather quickly. And then it's this Sabaean army in this village that I need to deal with. I'm pretty certain that I need to take out the Pura first. And what my cavalry is. But again, like, I don't need to have this best army in the world. Like, I don't need to have full strength on my units. As long as the enemy doesn't have anything of their own counter me, then it doesn't matter. Then we can just go in here quickly. And here it's looking not so good. Where do we can have a recruiting center? Where is it? Nothing. Don't tell me I have to take it from Pella. All of those nobles. Pergamon. No, not quite. Well, I guess that had to be bronze pikemen, and we take it from Antioch, right? Absolutely from Antioch. Wow, look at that population. What? But it says, oh, okay, it was a governor that died apparently. So all that planning for nothing. That's what you get. Okay. So we'll have 2 No, one battle next round. Then we can freely move down this army also.
Ready for orders. Make haste, men.
And then we can wonder what causes them to starve. Um, but the Seleucids are dead. But like then we'll have to tie down this Macedonian army will now not be able to move afterwards due to the Parthian fleet. Or I can lure down the fleet, let them take it back, then take it and then destroy the fleet again. Then I would have freedom of movement. But then we also have these. This little fleet over here is going to be a little bit of a problem because I do have 2 fleets, but only one. Can I raise more fleets here? Wait, just let us see if we can make another one. Nope, we have the maximum number of fleets and the maximum number of. Then I guess I will have to take one of my fleets all the way around to Hermosea just to get it. And now, so long to make a landing over here, we'll likely have to wander all across the desert on its own. Unless, of course, I wait here, defeat this fleet here, but this fleet will maybe just stay here the whole time, not going anywhere, and then this army will have to wait forever. But this army has good movement. I don't fear going by land either. It will just take unnecessary amount long to do so. All that planning for nothing. Nothing else to do. These 2 will fall very quickly. Then it's just Bactria left. Yes. Let us go and end turn. Oh. Okay, he got some ammunition. Let's boost the infantry. And of course the cavalry a little bit. Wasn't it another general also that got promoted? Maybe he died or something, I don't know. Anyway. Let us simply yeah, end turn. Yeah, the Parthian garrison moves out.
Understood. Royal thorax swordsman. Melee troops awaiting orders. Protests. Yours to command. Missiles awaiting targets. Slingers. Ready and waiting. Companion cavalry.
If we are victorious and live, I will sacrifice to Zeus and Ares for their favor and help in our defense. hearts as well. Fight with honor, and all will be well.
At speed! Commander! Ready and waiting! For the orders! Missile
go.
infantry at your command!
Companion cavalry!
Proud sons of Macedon!
The enemy is almost within range.
Commander! Attack! Ready!
At the double!
Macedonians ready! Royal thorax swordsman!
Companion cavalry!
Okay, let us go.
Heavy cavalry ready and
Okay, the enemy cavalry is over there.
Companion cavalry!
Let us simply charge and charge in, try to kill the general. The javelineers will help and assist the swords. Us see, kill the cavalry.
the brave ready for
Let's go to the flank, go around. The swordsmen will just beat these light spears very handily. And yep,
Royal thorax
go for the flank here. And let's charge in here. Go around, move here.
Royal thorax ready!
Now,
Orders!
and then charge here. Move the cavalry to the flank.
Yours to command!
The enemy is going to break.
Royal thorax!
Swordsman attack here. The swordsman attack here.
We await orders!
Companion cavalry! Your orders!
Sons of Ares! Advance!
Companion cavalry! Your
Oh,
orders!
my archers are moving into combat. That's not good.
Companion cavalry!
Let us just try to break them quickly.
Royal thorax swordsman!
Yeah, I'm not zooming in, but that's because I'm constantly moving my cavalry to rout the enemy units. So I need to be wary of things.
Royal thorax swordsman! Commander!
The enemy infantry is over there. Let's move the peltas over there so we get
General!
the enemy rear. Let us
Orders!
try to get the other bow units.
Royal thorax swordsman!
Charge the flank over here. The other peltas unit will soon break the enemy. Well, that was unnecessary.
Warriors of Macedon!
Let's go
Royal thorax
attack over here.
Royal
Flank.
thorax swordsman! Counters!
Flank. Then we'll flank here and we'll have victory.
Companion cavalry!
General!
There we go. Agriculture. There we go. Dockyard. Some infantry barracks. Get the Odeon and get this done. We can have this army prepared to go against the Gore, for example. Replenish their numbers and then they can attack Gore. This army will go to Pura. Because then otherwise I will be tied down by the Parthian navy. It makes sense for me to take Pura first. Navies can't go by land. Da, da, da. A little bit risky, but you know the garrisons can't face a proper army. And here you can yeah, just go down here. This needs some consolidation. Let's see, okay, this one was already done. Barracks. Public. No, wait. Temple and a fountain. It doesn't matter now what I take, essentially. As long as it's something so that I don't get slums, it doesn't really matter. We got 3 armies moving down. Parthians here are all tied up. Time for us to take out the yeah. Take out this because then once we've taken that, there's nothing.
Sons of Ares! Huntsmen! Form phalanx! Royal thorax swordsmen! Melee troops!
The peltas will go here.
Slingers! Missile infantry at your command! General!
Ready yourselves, companion.
Commander!
Cavalry. Those Parthians over there are no better than guns stealing.
Yep, they need to know where I am. They don't have line of sight because they don't have cavalry.
The god of goats will thank us for saving his flock.
Go here. Come on, swordsman, let's go. Peltas, go here.
Advance at speed! Ready and waiting!
Singers, you can pretty much do whatever.
Royal thorax swordsman! Advance
Go
at speed!
here. Peltas.
Macedon!
Orders! Proud sons of Macedon! General! Amisa! Commander!
I guess because me rambling about the Gaetae. Let's say I like the Gaetae shock spears. I like their melee units and the Sika bearers and the spearmen now having 3 ammunition each, giving them utility, giving them more, you know, ability to weaken up the enemy. I just don't like that I will have to distract the enemy archers somehow, and without proper horse archery it's going to be... I miss my heavy horse archers, and I also miss those elite heavy archers that you can recruit on foot. Those guys I will miss very, very much. But I know what they're going for with the Sika skirmisher.
At speed! Commander! Happy to serve ready and waiting! Amisos! Ready and waiting! General!
I would say that the shield wall troops are better than the Gaetae hoplites that were before. Of course, I'm only played a little bit in the early game as GT, but melee-wise, they are better.
Ready and waiting. Double time. Your orders.
Range, though,
Quick march. Your orders.
wouldn't say so.
Warriors of Macedon. Nine.
But yeah, given that the Dacian mercenary bowmen have at least 10 armor and 165 range,
Ready and waiting.
shouldn't there be a levied variant of that you could recruit? It's not fantastic armor like 35, but it gives them a little bit of an edge. Because if they do have like nomadic routes, and wouldn't they keep the tradition of the bow alive, even if maybe not been as extreme as before? Shouldn't they have a little bit more knowledge of the bow than the Celts, for example? But the devs will do what they want to do. Like, there's nothing we can.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Charge! Engage!
So let's see.
Thorax swordsman. For glory! Ready!
But yeah, let's just charge in here. And where are my?
Companion
Wow, my cavalry are very far away. Totally forgot about them. Not that I needed them, but yeah, the general is always almost already routing. Oh, my peltas are in danger.
Hades can wait. Peltasts! Ready, men?
Charge in here, I guess.
The gods of Olympus! Melee infantry ready!
Charge with the general. And
Companion cavalry! Royal thorax swordsman! At your service! Companion cavalry! Royal thorax swordsman!
yeah, what the hell, my archers? What are you doing? There we go, making them route over there.
Companion cavalry!
Make them route over here. Kill the spears. Swordsmen, you can charge the flank. Cavalry go for the bows. Even the peltas are winning against the Guardian spears. Shouldn't be that surprised.
The brave ready for orders! Royal thorax swordsman!
Companion cavalry!
General! Taxiarch! Archers!
Let's see, go with archers here. Attack this unit here. Got them.
Companion cavalry!
Now the armor losses should kick in.
Orders!
Yeah. Well,
Royal thorax
Soon.
swordsman! Melee infantry ready!
they routed over here, then they should panic.
The brave ready for orders!
Yeah,
Companion cavalry!
let's go.
At your command!
The next turn we'll go towards Capicene to really make sure
Journey completed.
and liberate. Well, not gonna liberate anything, but the bright side is that the Parthians or will their former subjects will no longer be under Parthian rule though. And now it's just about maneuvering down the armies and then properly position them so we can then properly just defeat the Sabaeans, which we will do that rather quickly. Like the armies here are already very badly weakened, poor morale and everything. That's two. Well, I think they have 4 armies. We saw 4 armies here in the city. I think they have 2 other armies, but they will be scattered. And I do not think that they will be able to consolidate. Especially not if the Macedonian army here, like the Hegra or Petrea, they will hold a little bit, I think, due to their walled settlements. But I could just move around them with the other army and take Hegra. I'll have to push towards Adumantu first. Take that, then I have the center of, and then take this, then Blitz, Hegra, and then take this one. Then I have to have maybe 2 armies here. This is a walled settlement as well. We'll have to deal with that. And hopefully we can have to deal with the Parthian we have to move the navies. We have to have this navy immediately under blockade so that it doesn't move. And then we have to move the other. Wow, the Parthian fleet is here. That is quite a powerful fleet, good sirs. To making me want to go all the way back. So the Parthians are actually having a pretty powerful fleet. By Red Sea standards. Let's just check out. Okay, the Parthians are not at war with anyone besides myself. And I myself is extremely popular among the other factions. You see that by the red. The more red it is, the more they love me. So, yep. Next turn, and then we'll take this small town as well. And then they can simply move down towards Urea. Guard this until Parthia is gone. I probably have to guard them even afterwards there, so that will tie down 2 armies. But this is not a coastal town, so we can take 1 army here quickly. And then we can go with the rest, sweep down through at least maybe 1 army here, then another army to go to Hegra. 2 armies, 1 for this walled settlement, then 1 to go down into this big town of Sabea that they start with, and then we just have to take the coastal town over here. Then we're done. They do look a little bit different, these okay, we have skills from governors. I'll let them be happy and don't care. We really don't care. Come on. A governor that we don't really need. Okay, but let us go for the increased public order, so not getting screwed over. Temple of Zeus, yes, and Fire Axe, why not? With over 1 million in the bank every turn, I am pretty much immune to anything. And the Sabaeans are still starving. Yeah, time to end turn. But we can upgrade the level 2 horseman. So yes, please. Okay. End turn. Okay, I will just stop recording first. Yeah, so next turn, and some admiral got promoted. Like he will ever have to fight, but good if one of the armies was from the Red Sea. But I know I could possibly just disband these fleets and then just re-recruit them again in that area. Really put the naval dominance on the Sabaeans, but it's not necessary. We just have enough forces to.
At your command.
Oh wow, I'm suffering attrition here. What is this? Cut off on summer. Okay, we'll take 10% attrition. Well, I guess I go for the Orayans then.
None will escape.
We'll have to do it.
Blocked.
Ooh, they have a big fleet over there.
Ready for orders. Make haste, men. Laying siege to the settlement.
Anyway, let's take Capizene. Let's get it done.
We hunger for it. None will escape. Let them cower like cannons.
This one we can auto-resolve.
Ready for orders.
That will just make it so that the enemy, they don't really have much.
Commander.
And now we can just march down with his army. Don't really feel like fighting a naval, but it looks like I will have to do it. There it goes well, I think. Now we just move down these armies. So we have 3 new armies here. Ready to take on the Sabaeans. Army for army. The Sabaeans have no chance. Here, Temple of Zeus or Fountain. Yeah, these 2 armies will die. Then the Sabaeans will really struggle to recover before.
Commander.
Yeah, before I'm already taken out. Look here, they're starving here as well. Wow, look at that. Why on earth are the Sabaeans starving so much? Okay, I'm starving here as well.
Ready for battle.
Looks like anyway, it must be regional right here. Let's see there, then we get a fountain, I think. We have a supply in BAM, but I guess it doesn't cut it. Okay.
We hunger.
Could almost get to that settlement there, but I need to replenish.
How can I be of assistance?
Let's just check.
As you command.
Here we got
Be of more assistance.
a couple of Greek cavalry. Here they got their fleet. Very low tier fleet right there. Can I take them out?
We
Oh.
take this settlement.
Next turn, I think. Here it 2 turns before they die. The Parthians are moving. Maybe I'll baggage a grain or supply depot right there would help. Yeah, we are moving down. The spy is here already as well.
A shadow among shadows.
Ready for order. Going a port.
Gonna use the fleet as a wall and
Commander.
move the land armies the position. But we can see that enemy is starving out. So if they are literally starving, then they should go slowly, slow process if necessary. That's good. Let's just check the. Let's see, what was it? The attrition. So it wasn't a fleet that suffered attrition. Let us check here.
At your command.
We didn't suffer that much.
Besieging settlement.
I don't really feel like playing this battle, but
Yeah.
I have to do it, right?
Let
I
them
just encircle them
come.
for now because I have to do other moves. Okay, timber and a farmland. Get a grain depot for storage. They will sally out from Bactria next turn. They have 2 units here, spectacular. Here, India has some great mercenaries here. These Sireni mercenary infantry, for example. You see 18 attack, 35 in charge, 37 armor. Not bad. And then you have the hired longbowmen with 232 range. Once you have the upgrades of your general. So those 2 units are not bad, and of course elephants. They are great. And then the Persian versus spearmen. If you just want average spears holding, they can do the job. Yes, we can move down to Pura with this army here. The other ones can go down to Seleucia. Prepare themselves for that fight. Or go down to Haga. Or yeah. This army is not as experienced, so it is slower. And then we have this army also we need to take into consideration. And it should be probably around here. So it just well, okay, we'll take 2 armies there, force it to retreat and kill it off. Siege here, fight them, win.
you can call me, treading softly. In your service, I never tire.
I think the Parthians are moving down another fleet down here. They're going to try to take advantage of the fact that my men will suffer attrition,
For the guards!
and then they will come in with a full fleet ready. And since I will siege here, I need to hold here. Another army is coming down, so that will really boost me. Because I don't feel like playing this out. This is not worth it really. Just a garrison. What are they to do? Here I can easily kill those two armies there with the army I have. And build the temple. Build some extra. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Why wouldn't we go for the gold mine? Oh, they will sell out there. We can hold for now. Then this army will just quickly add the numbers to win. Don't really care if I have to re-recruit a couple of units. We have the barracks here and we have the population. Start using it. I don't really fear Parsa. And this army is also very close to take Gore. So once we've taken that, we can quickly go to Pura. This army, it is also replenishing here, so that's great. But a lot of things to do here. Right, there were some fleet admirals, right?
Reporting!
It is an honor to serve.
Finally, that's good. Ramming. The shipwright retinue has disappeared, apparently. Yeah, time to end turn.
We fire this arrow straight and true.
Auto resolve. That was impressive. Oh, that was a lot of children.
At your command.
And now this army is also free. This one can move down towards Lucia. And supply depot, I guess. timber. Couple of turns. Or this army's
For death
dead.
and honor.
Well, heavily attritioned. Well, Pura will fall next round. Let's use, and then we have the supply pit right there. That I'm hoping will remedy some deficiencies. This army will go here because we want to guard and also siege Hagar quickly. And
Destination reached.
now we're just preparing for the final blitz against the Sabaeans. Then we need to have one near Seleucia or somewhere here perhaps, so we can go, even though it's much closer from here actually to go to this town. Yeah, Hagar is probably the most essential province to take. Then we have these Petrea, and after that the Adumatu. Ah. Okay, so here they are with their massive navy.
My skills are yours.
For the gods!
Yeah, we are suffering attrition here, but we will win in the end. Let us check the family tree. But he's 27 years old. He has not gotten anything. Not getting the Graphitas for a wife. We don't know what they have here. I know that we can kill these two armies here. That Sabaeans will probably not do anything. We have enough numbers to quickly overwhelm. But I want to just take out the Parthians first, then sweep in. This seems to be something bugged here, that these two buildings are just completely destroyed all the time. Won't affect the campaign. It is over. But still.
At your service.
Let us go to anyway, let's just keep going here. Yeah, giving a governor very far away some general skills that he will never use.
Ready for
Time to enter. No fleets right here. Add them here so they can be boosted.
To battle! We take this settlement!
Enough to win. Let's go protect the stands here. Yeah, good. Sink the fleet. Wow, they were badly decimated here. Good, we got their navy. Their fleets are almost destroyed. That will definitely free up troops in the future.
At your command.
At least against the Parthians.
Ready for battle.
Now they are done. Now we just need to replenish over here. Yeah, let's go for this one. Disband and disband. This one is still developing. This army can go down. Gold talents.
Commander.
I would like to attack the garrison directly.
Siege to the settlement. Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
A victory is a victory, I guess. It'll be bloody, but I think it saves a little bit of time. The enemy has more archers than me, so maybe aggressive mode. The enemy has missile superiority, so okay, aggressive mode it is. We can just replenish what we get anyway. Ooh, wow.
We hunger for battle.
There we go, and the Parthians are now almost destroyed.
Ready for battle.
Oh, a replenishment.
Destination reached.
Okay, let's go here. Let's go for a supply depot and a theater with a barracks over here. Really good thing that the Parthians are starving. Well, there are 18 units there. They might try to attack, and that would be bad. But now we do have positioned ourselves sufficiently. We can really hammer home those Sabaean armies. Then we must wander down towards the wander down simply. We should take spies to check out the Sabaean armies. Okay, there's 2 and here's 2 armies, so that's all if that's everything they have. Then once we rolled over the Petraeans, then they will have nothing. No further, my lord. Anyway, let's attack. Excellent. He hired some mercenaries and hoped to do some damage. Excellent. That will help me a lot. Ooh, oh, okay, I lost my cavalry there. Faction destroyed? Not yet. But they are starving, so every turn that happens, they will suffer. And then my armies will also
At your command. Ready for
sooner or later get some replenishment. Obviously it sucks that I lost some cavalry, but not the end of the world.
For battle.
Let's see, we have this. Let's go for the spear, or should we just boost the infantry? Yeah, boost cavalry, because we will simply replenish it once we have the option to do so. We have this covered. Let us move to Hamonsinia. And then, yeah, this was the barracks we needed. Or we can also move down towards the Lucenians. Once we have these 2 now, in a couple of turns, we will then be able to recruit some new units, the Heavy Lancers or Sacred Squadron, whilst we move down with these 2 armies to the battle position. Now we are essentially set for Sabaean war. We just need to clear out this, blockade this one. We could do that right now, right? Yeah, we can blockade that port. Then we must also move down towards Eudameon. And we can also blockade. We blockade over here and blockade over here to strip the Sabaeans of their economy. Same time we besiege Petra. Push this army out first, then kill it off with 1 army. The other army goes to Adamantu, or we move with this army also towards here. This army to siege Hagar. So we will take their coastal city, prevent their recruitment. But I'm feeling tired now, so I feel like I should just stop playing. Yeah, but the Parthians are gone, essentially. It's just a fleet that will get weaker every turn. We will replenish soon. Then we can...
The Duke
we're just gonna check out the Sabaeans.
as you command. No further
Some
orders.
spears. Okay, and then some axes over here.
How may I
And some
sweat
archers.
without
And yeah,
Hermes?
some mercenary spearmen over here. Chariot. Yeah. But yeah, after this campaign, I will start a Gate campaign. And then we'll just adapt to the public beta as it comes in. As long as everything is save game compatible, it should be fine. Then we can just see the difference of the Gateans together. Overall, it's a good update. So I'm like, if I was going against a human player, what would it prevent him from gathering? Yes, I know it can arrange rules, but yeah. But yeah, Gate A, you have a couple of options for armies. You can skip archers altogether. Just go with the Sika skirmishers and just charge in, really pile in, overwhelm him in a rush. And that's number one. Number two is that you do have a shield wall in the center to absorb, because they do have a little bit of armor, they can absorb arrows, and then you have your own archers behind, so you can dish out range damage yourself and then try to wrap around the enemy whilst the enemy is busy with your archers. But yeah, we'll discuss that when that time comes. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, even though I would say that it was the first battle that was probably the worthwhile. Everything else was just garrison, and yeah, should edit more. But yeah, bye.